Humans. Welcome to AuDHD Bites. Let's get our teeth sunk in, shall we? In today's episode, we're going to explore the issue of motivation and why motivation is sometimes not the problem. The problem is actually task switching. If you're blaming yourself for not being motivated, you might be aiming at the wrong target. For a lot of us with AuDHD, the problem isn't actually motivation. The problem is task switching. Have you ever found yourself staring at a task for about an hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe even a day, and just thinking, why can't I get started? Or maybe you're in the middle of something, and then something else comes up, and you know how to do that something else, but you just can't engage it. You want to do the thing, you know how to do the thing, but your brain just treats it like there's a barrier there. It's an invisible, frustrating, but very, very real barrier. So what does this barrier represent? We know inside that it's not laziness. So what is it? It's actually something called task switching paralysis. And it's a common executive function challenge for people with AuDHD brains. Let's look at what's really happening. Your brain isn't resisting the effort, it's resisting the transition. Imagine your focus is like a train. You're on one track, you're fully locked in. Switching tasks means lifting the whole train and dropping it on a new track. That takes a lot of internal effort, especially if you're already tired, overstimulated, or anxious. And when you've got autism and ADHD in one brain, that switch can feel like rebooting your entire operating system mid-sentence. It's a brutal experience, and it's one that we need to stop beating ourselves up over. So how do we actually deal with it? Here's a selection of strategies. Use external cues. For instance, set timers or alarms that gently signal it's time to shift. Don't rely on your internal clock. Adopt a mentality of micro-transitions. Break the switch into steps. Rather than saying to yourself, go and write an essay, say to yourself, I'm just going to turn the computer on. I'm just going to open up the Word document. AuDHD brains sometimes see the bigger picture, all of the steps, all at once, and it's completely overwhelming. So if we could just narrow our horizon a little bit, just look at what's the next step, and then take that step and absorb the dopamine that comes from having completed that step. And all of a sudden, you'll find yourself in that motivation or that momentum. And talking of dopamine, pair the transition with rewards, even tiny ones. Task switching is incredibly difficult for people with AuDHD. Your brain deserves a high five, or at least a snack. My personal experience with using a reward system is to just note down everything that I've done through the day. Just the act of reading that back gives me that little dopamine kick. So next time you catch yourself thinking, I have no motivation, try asking, am I struggling to get started because I'm lazy or because I haven't switched tasks yet? Be gentle with yourself. You know that it isn't laziness. You know how much mental gymnastics that you're doing just to get through the day. You can work with your brain once you understand what's going on. If this episode has clicked with you, please give it a like, give us a sub, or drop us a comment below. What's a tiny win that you've had recently when switching tasks? Let's celebrate each other's skills and let's progress together. Let's learn from each other. So pop it in the comments below. I'll be really interested to see what task switching rituals do you use? Most importantly, guys, I know this channel is a little bit gimmicky, but I just want you to know that you are not alone, and let's reflect that in the comments section below. Let's get through this together. See you in the next one, humans.